Weather has finally come to BeamNG with this new free mod. It's MK's Dynamic Weather, and it can transform any map with rain, fog, snow, and even tornadoes. We're here in Italy to test the weather mod, and you can activate it by pressing Alt plus W on your keyboard. The sky changes because the weather system has been activated, and if we leave it like this, as we drive around today, the weather would change dynamically. It's an automatic weather system, basically like a day-night cycle, but for weather. But I don't want to do that. I want to manually change to weather. So if you press Escape, you open the MK Dynamic Weather control menu. We've got all the different weather types, weather events in here. I'm going to turn on stormy weather, and the stormy weather activates automatically, but it doesn't activate instantly. It's a dynamic, smooth transition from clear weather to stormy weather. So now darker clouds are forming in the sky. We've also got quite a bit of fog, and you can see the rain all around us. Now, it is worth mentioning you can't use this mod in Vulkan mode, and if you do, the rain kind of makes glass textures, especially on cars, glitch and completely transparent. But we're going to drive around in the rainy weather with the Tango. Now, if I just open the menu once more, we can actually set the road conditions to wet. So now we've got wet asphalt to drive on, and yep, that is very, very wet. We're slipping around. There's water coming off the wheels from the wet asphalt, and the sound of the... Whoa, it's very slippy. The sound of the rain is really nice too. It's quite subtle. Whoa, look! That truck has just been blown over by a gust of wind. Oh my goodness! It was 5 seconds at 33 kilometers per hour, and that was enough to knock over a full-size van. So not only is the sky getting darker, but we have those gusts of wind and the fog. There's so many different weather effects, and most of them are from vanilla BeamNG, but the modder MK has brought them all together into a usable weather system. Whoa, oh my god! Everyone's been blown around. Look, another... What is that? Another van has been knocked over, but the Tango, well, we're not being blown around too much. Very difficult to get grip with this front-wheel drive, though. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of wheel spin. You also have the ability to use snow instead of rain. So I'm going to turn on rain, and it'll start snowing. With the snow, we have icy roads, and they really are slippy. Now, this effect on the roads works with any vanilla BeamNG map, and also a lot of modded maps. Wow, I've got absolutely no steering. It's very slippy, but yeah, the snow effect is quite subtle. I mean, a rear-wheel drive car like the Gavril Barstow has no chance of gripping on these roads. Come on! Whoa, going backwards onto the grass. Even the grass is slightly slippy, which is nice. Oh, so the mod is inserting random gusts of wind just to give that effect of weather. But you can actually manually control the strength of the wind. I'm going to put it up to factor 50, and let's see what happens next time there's a gust of wind. Well, highway driving should be pretty interesting. Everyone's going really slow because they know the roads are slippy. Come on. Oh, just about managing to control it, but I reckon when we're on this bridge, we're going to get a pretty strong gust of wind. That's a big one. 60 kilometers per hour of wind. We are being blown into the side, sorry. And that wind burst lasted 4 seconds. The wind is really strong. Come on. Oh, it's getting worse. Oh no, what happened here? What the? How did that happen? Oh my, what's happening ahead? Things are being blown around everywhere. Look out! No! 129 kilometers per hour of wind that we're going out to sea. Oh, that's amazing. It's like a hurricane. But this mod has something even more fun, because you can spawn a tornado. If I click this button, it will spawn very close to the car. Where is it? There it is. It's forming, it's sucking us in. Now, the tornadoes are of random size and ferocity, but they do actually chase the car. So what I'm going to try and do is run away from it. That might be quite difficult. It is literally in the way. Yeah, this is going to be a bit... Whoa, we're flying. Can we... Let us go. Please let us go. How high does it go? It goes pretty much up. Well, really high. It goes really high. We're at the top of the tornado. What happens when we get to the top? Let us down, please. Let us down. Yep, it's let us go, but we are way high now. We're going down, engine is starved of oil. Okay, will the tornado catch us? No. No, it won't. The funniest thing is to watch what happens to this cinder block wall. So if I spawn a tornado, whoa, it's off. That is so cool. And look at all the little bits being sucked up by the tornado. You could also try flying into the tornado with a plane. So we're going to use the Tango homemade aeroplane to fly into it and see what it does to this tiny, lightweight plane. Now, we're going relatively slow. I want to fly right into the eye of the storm, or whatever you call it for a tornado. Here we go. Whoa! Yeah, that went about as well as expected. One more time. Let's fly near the top. Whoa! Nah, it completely destroys the airplane, but yeah, the tornado is really well modeled and really fun. Now, if you don't like how long it takes for the stormy weather or whatever weather effect to form, you can change that. This is the full extent of the stormy weather with the overcast sky and lots of rain. If you press escape and go to toggle advanced settings, you can change how long it takes for the weather events to activate and how long it takes for it to, I guess, transform itself into whichever weather event you've chosen. So this would be 10 seconds after 2 seconds delay. Now, the weather system is clearly not perfect. The fact it doesn't work in Vulkan mode means I have had to endure a bit lower FPS today because we're in the normal render, I think DirectX render of BeamNG, but this is pretty much entirely using vanilla BeamNG stuff. And MK has brought a brilliant system that will be updating into the future to the game. And I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And just trying to drive with the wet roads and the wind gusts and all this rain is pretty crazy. I mean, this is a heck of a storm right here. Look how dark the sky has gone. And just to show you that the mod does work on modded maps, we're here on the American Road Refresh map mod. It's an amazing map, which is also created by MK. If you'd like to see my review of the Cherrier Tango, a car I drove earlier in the video, click the video on screen right now. And I'll see you soon for some more simulator adventures.